Have you ever noticed how your dog seems to follow you absolutely everywhere? From the kitchen to the living room, even to the bathroom, they're always right there, like your little furry shadow. It's adorable, but sometimes you might wonder, why? What makes them want to be by your side every single moment of the day? Is it love, loyalty, or something deeper that we don't fully understand? Dogs have a way of connecting with us that goes far beyond words. Their eyes follow our every move, their ears perk up at the sound of our footsteps, and no matter how many times you get up, they're right behind you, as if they can't bear the thought of being apart. Some people think it's just because they want food or attention, but the truth is far more meaningful than that. In this story, we're going to explore the secret reasons why your dog follows you everywhere. You'll learn how evolution, emotion, and pure love are all woven together to create this beautiful behavior. Because when your dog walks behind you, it's not just about curiosity, it's about connection, protection, and trust. By the end, you'll never see your dog's footsteps the same way again. You'll understand that every step they take beside you is their quiet way of saying, "You're my world, and I just want to be where you are." Long before dogs became our best friends, they lived in packs. In the wild, survival depended on sticking together and following the leader, the one who provided direction, safety, and food. That instinct never truly left them. When your dog follows you from room to room, they're not being clingy. They're simply following their pack leader. To them, you are the center of their world, the one they trust to keep them safe and guide them through life. When they walk behind you, they're showing respect and loyalty, just as wolves do in the wild. You might not see yourself as a leader, but your dog does. They read your tone, your body language, and even your energy to understand what you expect from them. You are their compass. Every move you make tells them something about where they should go or how they should act. It's not about dominance, it's about connection. In their mind, following you means belonging. It's their way of saying, "I'm with you. I trust you." This behavior is especially strong in dogs that have formed a deep emotional bond with their owner. They want to be where you are, not out of obedience, but out of love. When you go to another room, they follow. When you get up to grab a drink, they come too. It's instinctual, yes, but it's also personal. You're their family, their pack, and their sense of safety. So the next time your dog trails behind you like a loyal little shadow, remember, they're not just following a habit, they're following their heart. To your dog, you're more than just a pack leader. You're their safe place. When they follow you, they're seeking comfort and security in your presence. The world can be unpredictable and sometimes overwhelming for them, filled with strange sounds, scents, and situations they don't understand. But when you're near, everything feels okay. Your scent, your voice, even the rhythm of your footsteps create a sense of calm that no toy or treat can replace. Think about how your dog curls up at your feet while you work, or how they settle beside you on the couch instead of lying in their bed. It's not because they're needy, it's because they feel protected when they're close to you. You are their emotional anchor. Your presence literally reduces their stress. Studies show that dogs experience lower cortisol levels, the hormone associated with anxiety, when they're near their trusted humans. You are their comfort zone, their sense of peace in a noisy world. When thunder roars or strangers visit, their first instinct is to find you. They might press their body against your leg or look up at you for reassurance. In that moment, you become their shield. They trust that as long as you're there, nothing bad can happen. And when they follow you around, it's their way of keeping that feeling of safety within reach. To us, it might just look like they're being clingy, but to them, it's love mixed with trust. You are their home, their protector, and their comfort all rolled into one. So the next time your dog follows you from room to room, don't see it as dependence, see it as devotion. They stay close because your presence makes their little world feel safe. Dogs are naturally curious creatures. They love to explore, observe, and be part of everything that happens in their environment. And that includes you. When your dog follows you everywhere, it's often because they want to know what you're doing. To them, every sound you make or movement you take could mean something exciting is about to happen. Maybe it's food, maybe it's a walk, or maybe it's just the chance to be part of your daily routine. Dogs are incredible observers. They read our body language, facial expressions, and even our energy. They know when you're about to leave the house, when you're grabbing their leash, or when you're getting ready to relax. Following you allows them to stay one step ahead, always ready to join in on whatever comes next. It's their way of saying, "What are we doing now?" or "Where are we going?" But it's not just curiosity about activity, it's also curiosity about you. Your dog is genuinely interested in your life. You are their world, and every move you make fascinates them. Whether you're cooking, cleaning, or simply walking around, they find comfort and connection in being part of it all. So when they trail behind you as you move from room to room, remember, it's not about control or obsession. It's about curiosity and connection. They want to understand your world because you are the center of theirs. In a way, following you is their version of companionship, their way of saying, "I don't want to miss a single moment with you." Sometimes, your dog follows you simply because they love you and want to feel emotionally connected. Dogs form powerful emotional bonds with their humans, stronger than almost any bond they form with their own kind. When they stay close to you, it's not about needing food or playtime. It's about feeling close to the one they adore most. You are their source of love, comfort, and security. Scientists have found that when dogs make eye contact with their owners, both their brains release oxytocin, the same hormone that strengthens the bond between a mother and her child. That means every time your dog follows you around, stares at you, or rests their head on your leg, they're deepening that connection. It's a physical and emotional response that literally fills them with happiness. When you move from room to room, they don't want to miss the warmth of your presence. They don't see you as just their caregiver. They see you as their world. To your dog, being near you is like being home. That's why they follow you, even when there's no reason to. They just want to feel you near, hear your voice, and breathe in your scent. Sometimes, they'll even mirror your actions, getting up when you get up, lying down when you sit. That's their way of synchronizing with you, keeping their energy aligned with yours. It's love in motion, pure and unspoken. So the next time your dog follows you everywhere, don't call them clingy or needy. Smile, reach down, and give them a little pat. Because in their heart, they're saying, "I love you. I just want to be close." Sometimes, your dog isn't following you out of affection or instinct. They're just bored. To them, you are the most interesting thing in the world, and when life gets a little too quiet, following you around becomes their entertainment. Dogs crave stimulation, both physical and mental. When they don't have enough of it, they'll often turn their attention to you in search of something exciting to do. You might notice this when your dog shadows you closely during the day, waiting for something to happen, maybe a walk, a game, or even a snack. They've learned that you're the one who makes life fun. So naturally, they want to be part of everything you do. High-energy breeds, especially, tend to do this more often, as their active minds and bodies need constant engagement. However, boredom can sometimes lead to attention-seeking behavior. If your dog starts following you and whining, pawing, or nudging for interaction, it may be their way of saying, "Please, let's do something." Providing toys, puzzles, or short play sessions throughout the day can help satisfy their need for stimulation and reduce this kind of behavior. But here's the beautiful part. Even when they're bored, they choose you. Out of all the things they could focus on, it's you they want to follow. That loyalty, even born from boredom, is proof of how much they love being around you. So next time your dog trails behind you with that curious look, take it as an invitation. Maybe they're not just looking for play. They're looking for a little joy, a little connection, and a little moment with their favorite person in the world, you. Sometimes, when your dog follows you everywhere, it's not just affection, it's instinct. They're keeping watch. Deep inside, dogs still carry the protective nature of their ancestors. In a pack, one of their key roles was to look after the others, to make sure the leader was safe. So when your dog walks beside you, sits facing the door, or keeps their eyes on you when strangers are around, they're not being clingy, they're being your guardian. They may not understand that you're perfectly capable of taking care of yourself, but in their mind, they have a duty. You're their family, and protecting you is their way of showing love. Some dogs will quietly observe, others will stay close enough to touch you, just in case something happens. It's their instinct to ensure that the one they love most is safe. You might notice subtle signs. Your dog walking slightly ahead on walks, blocking your path when someone new approaches, or resting near the door when you're home. These aren't random habits. They're protective gestures, expressions of loyalty written into their DNA. To them, following you means being alert, ready, and loyal. It's a silent promise that no matter what happens, they'll be there. Even if it's just walking from one room to another, their instinct tells them, "I need to stay close to my person." So the next time you see your dog trailing you everywhere, pause for a moment and smile. They're not just following you, they're guarding you with love. To them, you are precious, and being by your side is the only way to make sure you're safe.